Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 1 of 1 back again, and we are playing World of Warcraft Ascension, Season 9. And I did get up to level 60 off camera, and I also got all of my cards, and I opened all of my cards. However, I have not re-rolled any of my abilities yet. I figured it'd be kind of cool to make a video showing all of that, so that way, you know, for those of you who have not really played this too much, or if you're, completely new to the game or whatever, this should maybe help you figure out like the kind of things that you might want to go towards, I guess, in order to make a build that could potentially work. And then also, I have to turn in this other quest to get my other box for hitting level 60, and I have to open up that box too, which I have not done yet. But, get this little guy right here. And then with that, I think I can actually get one more set of cards. Yes, good. Oh, I can actually get 2 sets. Nice. Okay, so that gives us a few more scrolls to re-roll stuff, and then we'll just open these up real quick. Anything interesting? Threat of the Templar? What is that about? Your judgments now grant you Threat of the Templar. Reduces the mana cost of your next Blast Wave or Dragon's Breath by 50% and increases their threat. Interesting. Huh. Then we have Fingers of Light. So this is like a Fingers of Frost modification. So if you Holy Heal now, you can get Fingers of Light, which basically is Fingers of Frost. Okay, so that's interesting. Thunderstruck, increase the damage and threat of Shockwave and Thunderclap. You definitely want this if you're running a Thunderslam build. You need this, because that's what's going to get your Shockwave and your Thunderclap up in damage a lot. So definitely need that. Let's see, Righteous Vengeance. This is just... yeah, so this is useful for any kind of a Holy Paladin build, especially a melee paladin build, because this will allow it to do damage over time as well, which, is nice. Does that stack, actually? I don't know. It doesn't say. Okay. And then moves, abilities, whatever you want to call it. Unstable Evocation. Oh, that's interesting. Just adds an attack at the end of evocation. And then Saber Slash. I've not yet done this build. Seems like it could be interesting. But, okay, so that is that. We've got that done. Oh, and I don't get another thing? Okay, whatever. It's fine. We get some of that, and that, and that. Alright. Peacekeeper leggings, which I don't have yet. And then Chief Architect's monocle. Spell power, crit, hit. And then Wild Heart Spalders. What is Wild Heart? Stamina, intellect, spirit. And also get a boost to spell power. Interesting. And this is more for healing. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. It's interesting. Okay, so let's start rolling and doing all of that stuff. So we're going to go over here into our summary, which is useful. I like that they added that. All right, so a lot of this stuff I don't need. So we're going to get rid of, and I don't need Holy Light because I have Cauterizing Fire, which, is basically my main heal, so I can get rid of that too. But we'll start by getting rid of all of this stuff. And I've got 57 rolls, so we're going to be here for a little while. Sure. I'm just going to get rid of all the stuff that does me absolutely no good, and we'll see what we can replace with. Okay, so more fire. We like fire. All right. Basically, I'm going to keep anything that's fire. Plague Swarm, nah. Wing Clip, I'm not going to use that. Azulian Guardian. Interesting. Drain Soul, I'm not going to use that. So that can go. Tracking Mastery, that's kind of useless. Arcane Missiles, I'm not going to use that either. That gives me execute. Okay. Hemorrhage, I'm not going to use. A victory rush. I mean, it's a gap closer, so it could maybe be interesting. I don't think so, but we'll see. Capacitor totem. That's just for stunning things. Probably not worth it. I'm going to keep Fizzle. Holy Nova. Do I want to keep that? Probably not. Vampiric Embrace. That's for shadow damage, which I'm not doing, so kind of useless. Frost Bomb. I'm not going to use that either. Life Bloom. Okay, Compound Shot we can get rid of. Yeah, a lot of this, there's like a lot of poison stuff in here that they gave me. Cat Form. Okay. Speaking of, right? Star Surge, interesting. Venomous Fury, interesting. Scorch, okay. Shadow Missiles can go. Grappling Hook, may be useful. Glacial Fire, I'm not going to use it. It is a fire spell technically, but I'm not going to use it. Fairy Fire. Demoralizing Shout, not going to use. Blood Arrow, not going to use that either. Strength of Earth Totem, probably not going to use that. Synchronize, that's for the time-related healing spec, which probably not going to use. This Healing Stream Totem I will probably keep. Battle Shout, do I want Strength and Agility? I mean, it's a buff. Well, I guess we can hold on to it. Portal Mastery, absolutely keeping that. Let's see, Lesser Healing Wave, I don't need that. Arcane Barrage, I'm not going to use that either. Zulian Guardian, I'm probably not going to use this. Mage Armor. Reduces magic damage, allows 35% of your mana regeneration to continue while casting. I will keep that. Tracking Mastery, not going to need. Another fire spell. Okay, but that's Immolation Trap, so I'm probably going to reroll that. Execute, I will not use. Shield Wall. I don't have a shield technically, and I think that requires defensive stance. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Well, if I go to a shield, I may keep that. Life Bloom, I'm not going to use that. Lava Burst. Okay. It's fire damage, so I'll keep it. Capacitor Totem, not. I don't want to lock that. Unlock that spell. And let me unroll it. Or roll it? I don't know. Unlearn, roll, you get it. Backstab, most definitely not going to use that. Should just hit the reroll button, right? Okay, so we have Shadow Bolt. No. Explosive Shot, no. Aim Shot, no. Why do you think I'm a hunter over here? Elemental Blast could be potentially fire damage. Synchronize, not going to use this. Thunderclap, no. Entropy Smile, how's it going? Says, hey mate, re-rolling? Yes, we are re-rolling everything. Let's see, Blood Arrow, I'm not going to use that, so we'll get rid of that. I have 27 re-rolls left on abilities, so I'm hoping Rain of Fire, I will take that. It's a channeled spell, so I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. Cat Form can go. Arcane Intellect, I'll take that. Vampiric Embrace, I'm not going to use that because I don't deal shadow damage, so it doesn't really do anything for me. Insect Swarm, we will re-roll. What is that? Twilight Shock. That's holy and shadow damage. Twilight, I think. Arcane Blast. Nope. Tree of Wrath. I mean, it's funny. Do I want to keep it because it's funny? I don't know. Serpent form. Okay. I think that's the first time I've ever rolled serpent form. And I can't use it. Smite. I'm not going to be using that. Raging Blow. Nope. This isn't looking so good so far. Healing Rain. Probably, like, this is good for, like, PvP. And, you know, doing dungeons and stuff, but not so much for soloing stuff. So I'm going to re-roll that. Give me fire stuff. I want fire stuff. Arcane missiles, no. Rake, no. Cleric's Light. Emits sanctified light in all directions, healing 5 allies within 10 yards for 279. I don't know. Let's see. Arcane Barrage, we can get rid of that. Psychic Barrage, no. Revive, no. Cat form, no. Lay on hands, emergency heal. I will hold on to that. This elemental blast I'm probably not going to use, so we'll get rid of that. Glacial fire, I already had that and I re-rolled it. Why is it giving it to me again? Kidney shot, no. Another cat form ability. Rage Fire Nova. It's fire damage. It's instant. Maybe. Let's see. Shield Wall, do I want to keep that? Oh, what else do I got here? So, Victory Rush I'm probably not going to use, let's be honest. Distract, no. I mean, because like if I'm going to pull a new group, I'm just going to like cast at them and have them run towards me. Frost Resistance Aura. I mean, it's tough, man. Raptor Strike, no. Earth Shield. It's another heal that I can, you know, put in there ahead of time, so I guess I'll do that. I'll unlearn this Rejuvenation. Because as I said, I've already got my main heal here. Cataclysm, which I can only use in cat form, so useless. And Hellscream, which is bleed damage, not fire damage. Okay. Unleash Fell Energy. Fell, I think, is Shadow and... or Chaos is Shadow and Fire, I believe. Torrent of Fell Energy lasts for 10 seconds. Standing in the torrent causes your spells and abilities to deal 244 additional Chaos damage. That maybe could be interesting. Just as, like, additional damage done. So we'll hold on to that. That's all right. All right, so now for all of this. We have 111 rerolls here, so it's going to take us a little while, but we're going to go same thing, keep on rolling until I find something good. Let's see, that is Shield Wall, Retaliation, Avatar, Shield Wall. I do have, but I need shields. I'll hold on to it. No, I'm not going to want that. Okay, Devastation. That's for destruction spells. I don't have any, but we'll just Okay, puncturing wounds, we'll get rid of that. I'm just going to go right down the list until we start getting stuff that we can actually use. Hunting for sport. Okay. Improved kidney shot. Gift of the Earth Mother? No. Meditation, I will keep that. Spiritual guidance, I will keep that. Shadow focus. I mean, yeah, that's useful. And it reduces the mana cost of my spells, so I'll keep that. Call of the Flame reduces the mana cost of your fire totems and fire nova. And increase the damage done by your lava burst spell. Do I have lava burst? I do. Okay, we'll hold on to that one. Nature healing spells, we will get rid of that. I don't need it. Armor. That's from melee attack power. I mean, whatever. I'll keep that in there as like a potential reroll. Reduce the mana cost of your totems. Nah, that can go. Let's see. Destructive reach. Additional, range, which is okay. Placing a totem increases your attack power. Okay, so if I'm using this healing totem here, that could be potentially useful because it gives me spell power for 5 minutes, which, potentially useful. Elemental weapons. That's one thing I didn't get was the fire, whatever, weapon enchant thing. So, kind of sucks, but maybe I'll get it eventually. Yeah, that I don't need. What do we got? Shadow Mastery. Yeah, not really anything I need, but once again, going down the list here. Shredding attacks, that's a cat thing. Efficiency, shots and stings, we can get rid of that. Bloodletting. Interesting. Conviction is additional. Okay, so that's damage done by fire spells. I want to keep that, keep that, keep that. Chance to block with a shield. If I do go to a shield, I want to keep that. Magic absorption. Sure. Contagion. I'm not using corruption, so that can go. Let's see. Nature's Majesty. It's probably something I'm going to reroll. Burnout. Potentially useful. Okay, so next is... So Mind Mastery, we're going to keep that, because we like that. Then we have Pyromaniac, increase your spell crit strike, and increases, or allows mana regeneration. It reduces threat, but I'm not really worried about holding threat, so that's fine. Ardent Defender, we're going to keep. Surge of Light. I'm not using any of those spells, so this can go. That is going to go. Absolution, I don't have that spell, so that's going to suck. Gag Order, useless. Spell increase, Mind Flay, Mind Seer. I don't have those, I'm not using those, so that can go. Mending Chains, useless. Dream State I'm going to keep. That's mana regen, so definitely worth it. Master Marksman can go. And gonna give me Flurry. I'm not doing melee damage, dude. Brutal Pummel. No. I'm not using it. Fell Synergy. Useless. Windrush. Useless. Overheating. Melee abilities now apply overheating. Probably not, but whatever. Dark Apotheosis I'm not using, so that can go. Unleashed Fury. Useless. That I'm going to keep, of course, because that's basically what my build is centered around. Echoing Warcry, that can go. We have Rapture. It's a power word shield, which I'm not using. Blessing of the Old God, that can also go. Fire, something? Incineration. Fire Blast, Scorch, Arcane Blast, Cone of Cold. Okay, that's kind of useless. Divine Power, dealing damage with Resolve of the Just. Now grants Divine Power. That can go, because I'm not using that. Ancestral Knowledge. Increases intellect by 4%. I'll take that. Maximum Rage to 300. No. I have no use for it. We have Touched by the Light. Receiving effective healing from others has a chance to increase direct healing on yourself. I don't know, man. Divine Prophet. I'm not using, so that can go. Earth and Moon, probably useless. Kindles for Holy Fire. I don't have Holy Fire, but that kind of plays along with this, so I'll keep that. Righteous Radiance, dealing direct damage with fire spells now grants you Righteous Radiance and increase the duration of Righteous Flames on the target by 1%, or 1 second. Righteous Radiance at 5 stacks your Holy Fire. Again, I need Holy Fire, I don't have it. We'll hold on to it though. Natural Synergy, that can go. Okay, Decimation by Pyro. I'm not using Decimation, so that's kind of useless. Arcane Aiming. No. That can go. Convection. Probably useless, but we'll see. It does work with lava, lava bursts, so maybe. Firewalk with me is useful for getting away quickly. Torment the Weak. Frostbolt, Fireball. Deal 3% more damage affected by a movement or attack speed slow. Interesting. Hunting Party. Agility and range attack power, that can go. Did I like skip like a whole row of things here? I think I did. Charged Thunder. That is useful for Thunder Slam, so you're going to want that if you're building that. So keep that in mind. Let's see, Torment the Weak. I don't know if I need that. Elemental Oath. Spell critical chance increased by 1%. Is that worth it? I don't know. Thrill of the Hunt. No. That's Contagion Pandemic. So no, that I'm not going to use. Dealing damage with a casted fire spell against an enemy in your Earthquake causes an eruption. That could be useful if I had Earthquake, but I don't. We'll hold on to it for now, though. That can go. Ooh, Molten Skin. Reduces damage taken by your Hellfire and chance. And when hit by a melee or range attack, you have a 9% chance of increasing your fire damage done by 10% for 10 seconds. I'm okay with this. I will keep that. Berserker Stance, I'm not even using, so that can go. What do we got? Adaptive Defense. Dodge chance by 2%, I guess. Devastation, I'm not using any destruction spells, so that can go. Let's see. Shadow and Flame. No. That can go. Alright, that I don't need. Hunting for Sport. Commanding Presence. No. Gift of the Earth Mother increases your spell haste by 1%. I'm going to say no. Earth's Grasp, okay. Arm to the Teeth, we'll hold on to that. Destructive Reach, we'll hold on to that. Shadow Mastery, yeah, that can go. Heart of the Wild increases intellect by 6%. We'll take that. Let's see. Shredding attacks, don't need that. Sleight of Hand reduces the chance you are critically hit by melee and range attacks by 2% and increases the threat reduction of feint. I mean, it's a damage buff. I guess I could hold on to it. Nature's Majesty, that can go. It's all nature stuff. I'm not doing nature damage. I'm doing fire damage. Redoubt. Also useful if I have a shield. I may go to that. Well, we shall see. Bloodletting, that can go. It's cool, but not useful for this build. Improved Lay on Hands. Okay, I mean, since I have Lay on Hands, that'll be a good thing to keep. Let's see, Destructive Reach, Burnout, I'll keep that. That can go. I don't have a pet, so there's no need to have that. Blade Twisting. I'm gonna say no to that. It gives us Overloaded Mind. It's nature of frost damage though, so not useful, unfortunately. Mending Tides can go. Defias Reflexes. That can just go. This is probably not going to be useful. Velblood, welcome, says hello there. Let's see. Then we have Flurry. I'm not a melee build, so that's kind of useless for me. Alright, then we have Demon Hide, which is not going to help me at all. Fell Synergy, that can go as well. Let's see. Soul Siphon, useless. Overheating, I will... Guess we'll hold on to that. Don't need that, because I don't have a Tamed Beast or anything. Let's see. Wrath of Pestilence. No. Rapture, I'm going to say no. Let's see. Velblood says, finally find build what I like. Nice. What build did you find, by the way? Improved Poisons. I'm not using poisons. That's kind of useless. Overheating. Incineration. Fire Blast. Scorch. I mean, I have Fire Blast, but... I don't know. We'll hold on to it for now. Ancestral Knowledge we'll hold on to. Touched by the Light we'll hold on to. Earth and Moon can go. And this is Molten Fury, damage of mage spells against targets with less than 35%. Okay, good. More damage, I like it. Decimation, which I do not have, can go. Let's see, Natural Shapeshifter, that can go as well when we get there. Convection. I'm gonna just get rid of that one. It'll be fine. Improved Concussive Shot, useless. That can go. Target spotted. That's no. Velblood says it's some healing build. Okay. Groupthink, useless. Mending Hands. I don't actually want that. I need my Lay on Hands to be instant. Molten Shock. Do I have Flame Shock? I do have Flame Shock. Grants me Molten Core. Interesting. Velblood says, I don't know what that is, but can you send... I don't know what is that, but can send you. I don't know if is good or hard to build, but I like it. How it go. Post it on the Discord. And there is a section there for World of Warcraft Ascension. So that'd be a good place for it. Let's see. Pandemic, that can go. Purification, no, it's useless. What do we have here? Sudden Death. No. What do we have here? Damage Shield. Okay, that kind of... Oh, but that requires defensive stance, which I'm not going to roll, so that can go. Carl says, hello. Let's see, Hawkeye. Hello, Carl, by the way. That can go. Kick, which I don't have, so kind of useless. Art of War. This is useful if you're doing a paladin build, but for me, not useful. Valblood says, just have problem with mana. I don't know if I need some talent or I missed something, but I have trouble with that. There are talents out there that can help you with that. Let me see if I can find a couple of them. So, for example, this one right here, right? Spellblade. Your melee attacks have a chance to restore 7% of your base mana and grant replenishment to up to 10 party or raid members. This effect can only happen once every 10 seconds. And then with the capstone bonus, you're going to need all 3 of these, right? Now, once you get up to there, I think that goes up to 20% of your base mana. And then basically you can weave melee attacks in between your casted spells with no reset. So basically you cast a spell, immediately do a melee hit. And each time you do that melee hit, it'll give you that 20% of your base mana. And then that'll be every 10 seconds. So that's a really, really, really easy way, especially if you're up close and personal, to the point where you can do a melee hit. And then it's just a chance, so it's not going to happen every time anyways. But that's a really good way to do it. The other way to do this is just use Dream State. And that's just passive. Over time, you regenerate up to 3% of your missing mana every 10 seconds. And then, yeah, other cool stuff there. And then there are also moves that you can get too. So, for example, Invocation. No, not that one. Evocation, that's what it is. So with Evocation, when channeling the spell, you are immune to stuns and you gain 60% of your total mana over 5.4 seconds. So it's basically just like a recharge. And it's got a 2-minute cooldown, so you can't use it all the time, but that's a really, really easy way to do that. Also, Brilliance Aura, super useful. It's just an instant thing. You click it, you get mana. So there's lots of different ways to do it. You just got to find out what works for you. Let's see. I was down to here. Intellect, Righteous Fury, Molten Skin, Adaptive Defenses, Shadow Flame. That can go. Stunning Entrance. No. Improved Storm Strike. So this is another good one for regenerating stuff. So when you use Storm Strike, you have a 50% chance and then 100% chance, if you get this maxed out, to immediately grant you 20% of your base mana and to increase your nature, fire, and frost damage your target takes from you by 10% for 6 seconds. So that's another way to do it. And then Carl says, well, if you'd like a link to the Discord to show off your build, just let me know. Velblood says, oh, okay, I sent to Discord. And then Carl corrects himself with Bell. All right. But yeah, so there's lots of ways to get your mana regeneration back up. You just got to find them. That can go. That is... Yeah, no. That can go. Harvester of Death. No, that can go too. Let's see. Elemental Devastation, Offensive, Fire, Frost, Nature damage, increase your critical strike with melee and ranged attacks. No. Velblood says, where to send General WoW? Question mark. Molten Fell Core, which is unlocked by Molten Core. Molten Core now empowers these things. Fellblade would be kind of cool to have if I could get it, but I don't think I'm going to get it. I think that's an ability. So that can go. Serrated Blades, that's a melee thing. I am a caster, so not useful to me. Another melee thing there. Surprise attacks, another melee thing, not useful to me. Give me fire stuff, man. Whirled in Flames. Increase the critical strike chance of your Flame Strike, Pyroblast, Blast Wave, Dragon's Breath, Living Bomb, Meteor, Blizzard, and Arcane Explosion spells by 6%. I will take that. Blade Twisting, that can go. Carl says, yeah, General WoW is good. Precision reduces the mana cost of mage spells and increase your chance to hit with all spells and abilities. I will keep that. Overloaded Mind. Can't use that because I'm doing fire damage. Let's see, what do we got? Shooting Stars. That is arcane damage, not useful to me. Demonic Pact is for a pet, which I don't have, so that can go. Blessed Recovery. After being struck by a critical strike, you heal for 5% of the damage taken over 6 seconds and increase the effectiveness of your priest healing spells by 3%. Additional critical strikes taken during the effect increase the healing received. I will keep that, I guess. Let's see. Sleight of Hand. Sure. I don't know about that one. Defiance Reflexes, that can go. We have Troll Sweat. Killing a player gives you a permanent stack of Troll Sweat. This tells hero how sweaty you are. All sweat is lost on death. Accumulate enough sweat and reap the rewards. I think what this does is as you get like more and more sweat, it gives you like buffs and stuff. I mean, it's interesting, but nah. It's a strictly PvP thing. It's funny, but nah. Okay, Initiative. Just got upgraded, which I'm going to reroll anyways, which kind of sucks, but whatever. We get a free roll off of it. The Dark Magician, casting damaging shadow spells. Yeah, no, that can go. That gets upgraded. Ooh, up to 3. Nice. I heal for 15% of any critical strike. That's nice. Very interesting. Give me fire stuff. That's not fire stuff. Improved healing wave, which I don't have. Creeping frost. Nope. I have a feeling that this build is triggering an eclipse now restores 16% of your missing mana. Interesting. Too bad I'm not doing the eclipse build. Arctic Reach. Nope. Is that fire? Elemental Rend Fire. Fireball now grants you Spell Shredder Fire for 27 seconds, causing Rend, which I don't have, to apply Elemental Rend Fire. Increases your fire damage dealt to the target by 10%. But you have to have Rend to apply it, so... Nope. I can't use it, unfortunately. Let's see. Divine Strength. It's a stamina buff, I guess. I'll hold on to that. Improved Poisons. I'm not using poisons. We have Arcane Reloading. No. What is this? Ooh, upgrade. Nice. Spiritual Guidance. We get more healing spell power, I guess. I really want the one that turns spirit or healing power into magic power, or not magic power, but spell power. Cone of Cold grants you Horn of Winter. I'm not using ice stuff, sir. Nerves of Steel, no. Well, hang on. Reduces damage taken while affected by stun and fear. Okay, we'll hold on to that one. Probably not going to use that because I don't have Molten Core, and I don't know what that does. I don't think it's going to help me anyways, even if I did. Moon Fury, no. I'm probably going to end up having to re-roll this character because this is not looking great. Okay. Favor of the Soul Flare. Using Hunger for Blood now consumes Bathe in Blood to increase your critical damage bonus by 20% for 15 seconds and unleash Favor of the Soul Flare, dealing 360 physical damage to all nearby enemies within 8 yards, dealing increased damage for each stack of Bathe in Blood consumed. This is useful, very, very, very useful for that melee blood build that I was trying to build. If I had this, that would have been awesome, but I didn't, so... Master of Shadows. Again, useful if you're doing that build, but not for this one, so we will just re-roll again. Improved Arcane Shot. I'm not using shots, so... Everlasting Summons. No. Maelstrom Weapon. To reduce the cast time of your next lightning bolt, chain lightning, blah, blah, blah. I mean, there's a lot of talents that build around Maelstrom Weapon. So depending on the build that you have, this is required. But my build does not require that. So unfortunately, we got to reroll it. Arcane Thunder. So this is another lightning build. This is useful for that, but so the most important thing is like the Arcane Thunder stacks up to 25 times, and it increases the damage of your next lightning bolt or chain lightning by 4%. So multiply that out. You get double the damage off of that, and then of course a crit is going to be double damage on top of that. So really, 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 really high damage if you can get that to work. But again, not this build. Restorative Totems increases the effect of your mana spring totem and the amount healed by your heal. Okay, so that's potentially useful in case I decide to throw the healing totem out there. I need fire stuff, man. Wind Quiver or Wild Quiver. That's very, very useful if you're doing any kind of a hunter build. Basically, your normal shots, like your basic shots, don't use ammo anymore. So, very, very useful, but not for this build. We have Point of No Escape. Hunter thing, not useful to me. That is Improved Healing. I'm not using any of those, so that can go. Let's see, that is Demonic Tactics. That's for pets. Again, I don't have a pet. Kind of useless. What is this? Blessed Hands. I don't have any hand spells, so that is also useless. Rapid Shatter. Frost damage, which I'm not doing. Final Shield. That's for Power Word Shield, which I don't have. Improved Blizzard. Not using it. Accuracy. Chance to hit. Okay, sure. Soul Siphon. That can go. We get Arctic Winds, which is for Frost builds, which this is not. Master Demonologist. Again, it's for a pet, which I don't have. Nether Protection. Reduces periodic spell damage taken. It's probably not going to be useful. Natural Reaction requires Bear Form, which I do not have. Cataclysm. I'm not using any of those spells, so that's cool. Unfair Advantage. When you dodge, you gain unfair advantage. Striking back for 50% cannot occur more than... Okay, so I'll hold on to that. Little extra damage. Overall, this is just not good. That can go. What do we got? Unholy Power. Useless. Intensity. That's more mana regen. Sure. Let's see, what else do I need? Or don't I need? That can go. Avatar of Lightning. No. Last roll. And we get Hot Streak. Anytime you score 2 non-periodic spell criticals in a row using Fireball, Fireblast, Scorch, or Living Bomb, or Frost Firebolt, you have a 66% chance the next Pyroblast spell, which I don't have, because I don't think I have. Oh, I do have it. Okay. Cast within 10 seconds will be instant cast and deal 40% more damage to monsters, and its mana will be reduced by 50%. Okay, so that's actually potentially useful. Because I do have Pyroblast over here, and yeah, I think overall this is just not... This is not going to be the build. I'm going to have to re-roll it again. Let's see. So Flame Shock, I don't... What am I going to do with that? We have Immolation Trap, which I'm not going to use. Mage Armor, I will get that, I guess. Earth Shield, nice little healing, I guess. Shield Wall, which is a defensive. Tree of Wrath, just because it's funny. And I guess we have just these, but I'm thinking we probably want it to go like that. So, I guess without further ado, we try a Mana Storm and we see how it does. My assumption is it's going to be kind of bad. But I'm going to go all the way down to level 50 because I think this is going to have a hard time even with this. So we shall see. So basically I need to do a lot of fireballs and then do a circle of healing to get that blast wave type thing going on. I got to kill Rugug. All right. Did that not do the fire thingy? Okay. That's not doing the fire. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, this is gonna have to get rerolled immediately. This is not like, there you go. That's my biggest spell right there. That's terrible. And I'm gonna need, man. Yeah, this is too slow. This is way too slow. Oh, and I have to heal with this in order to get that. So I have to heal myself 3 times just so I can do that and then get the fire. Yeah, this is not gonna work. I mean, I do have to heal myself, right? And it heals, which is good, right? But this is not it. And then that Blast Nova only does 354 damage, and that's because I'm in Spirit, which is what I need to make Cauterizing Fire work. And I don't get what I... Yeah, this... Nah, I might as well just quit right now and just reroll. Carl says, I don't know how people remember all of these. You play enough and it just kind of comes to you. Okay, so let's heal myself. 1, 2, 3. Get a little blast wave. Yeah, see, this is why I need the other Flames of the Apostate thing. Yeah. Molten Skin, I guess. And then also, I'm not getting mana either, so this is just great. Yeah. I mean, it does a decent amount of damage sometimes when it crits. Yeah, it's just, this is not good. So, we're going to exit, and we are going to reroll, because this is terribad. Like, this is really, really bad. My goodness. Okay, do I want to keep any of this stuff? It's level 60. I'm going to say probably not. Kilt of the Elements, Peacekeeper Leggings. No, I think all of this stuff could probably go. Man, this was a bad roll. I didn't get like any of the things that I need to actually make this thing work, which sucks. And then I guess we're just gonna sell all of this stuff too, and then we'll just reroll right away, or prestige right away, I guess. That I'll hold on to, I guess. Well, I mean, I have to hold on to it, but all the rest of this is kind of useless. Ironweave boots. I don't know if I have those. I don't think I have Ironweave anything else. I like the Ironweave right now. That's kind of what I need for this build to kind of work in the way that it needs to work. Now, this build would have been different if I had Mana Forge a Barrier and Power Surge, because then I could have been casting all of the fireballs, and it would have been, the Power Surge would have been doing the damage to everyone else around me. So potentially useful. But yeah, we're just gonna reset. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it works sometimes. So It is what it is. Oh, and I forgot to get rune cloth. That way I could, you know, level up quickly. It's fine. I can just teleport over to Stormwind. It'll be fine. Okay, so let's throw some clothes on real quick. That can be equipped. That can be learned. That can get stored. Everything else can get sold. All right. So, yeah, we're just gonna teleport over to Stormwind. And we'll get what we need to get to level 10, and then we'll work on re-rolling again. And then I need to think about what I need for beginning moves. So let me go through this, and we'll set up our beginning moves first. So we're going to take that and do the starter cards only that I have collected. Okay, so I'm going to use just Fireball. And as much, I mean, should I get... Well, I can't get Cauterizing Fire right now anyways, so I don't think it really matters too much. Let's see. Is there anything that I really want? Consecration. It's holy damage, it's not fire damage. Fireball, Fire Blast, Fizzle, Frost Armor. Potentially useful, maybe. I don't know. Do I want... It would be great if I could get Seal of Fervor. I don't think I have that, though. Hold on, let me get rid of this Seal of Fervor. Oh, I do have it. And that's for level 10, though. So, but that's going to be more for... Well, I mean, it could work, but I'd have to get a Judgment in there. And then that would do... Yeah, so we'll try that. See if we can get that to work. And we'll do starter cards only. Okay, so let's see what we need out of this. Let's see, so I'll still give myself the Cauterizing Fire. I'm not going to be able to use it unless I'm Spirit-based, though, so, but it is useful for leveling up, as we saw. I leveled up pretty quickly with it. Let's see, Arcanist Explosion. Interesting. Arctis. Also interesting. Let's see. Beacon of Light. Probably not. Blast Wave. I need starter... That's not a starter card, dude. Okay. What is going on here? Okay, do collected items. Do starter cards only. Why does it... This is not a starter card. I don't know why that's... Why is all of this showing up in here if it's not a starter card? Okay, whatever. I'm just making sure this is all starter stuff. Okay, good. Let's see. Crusader Strike, no. Fire Blast. Holy Light. Mana Forge Barrier. Do I want to get that? Probably not. Rejuvenation, Righteous Fury, I've already got it. Seal of Righteousness. I'm going to need a Judgment, right? Shield of Righteousness. It's a nice little heal. You see Judgment of Light or Wisdom? Probably Wisdom, right? Okay. Wait, no, that's 10. Unlocks at level 10 plus. What? It's confusing. Okay, whatever. What else do I need? Blessing of Wisdom. I think I want to go with the other blessing, not necessarily that one. So, what would be useful? Flame Tongue Totem, no. Lightning Shield. Meditate is a combo move, so I can't really use that. Mark of the Wild does give me stat boosts once it levels up. Could be useful. Unless there's something really, 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 really useful that I really, really want. No, I think I'm going to go with Mark of the Wild, I think. Okay, so now once we have that, we go to here. We roll, and it's going to be stupid and give us different things, but we have to just keep rolling until it does what we want, and then this is all of the stuff that I picked. So we will keep these abilities. And now we can go back into our cards and then pick our actual stuff. So first things first, Seal of Fervor. Did I not? Oh, wait, no. Yeah, get rid of that. There we go. But collect it only. So Seal of Fervor. Let's see. I'm going to need the Blast Wave, but what is the one that's instant cast? Seal of Blast? No, I don't think so. Blast. Control Blast. There we go. So I want this. I kind of also want Blast Wave. I want both of them. Blast Wave does more damage, but it requires... Wait, no, that is instant. Okay. And then Control Blast, dazing them. Okay, so this is a knockback, this is not, so we'll do that. And then, let's see, we need Flame Strike. Flame Strike. Strike, if I could type. Is it all one word? Flame Strike? Yes, okay. So we'll take that, and then just Flame, or Falme. Flame, there we go. Let's see. Blast Wave. Flame Surge? No, that's not it. Ooh, Flame Tongue Weapon. Do I not have that in golden cards? Does not look like it. And I don't have either of these in golden cards either. I do have Flame Strike, though. But I kind of want Control Blast, though, too. What do I want more? Well, I mean, I've got Flame Strike already, so it doesn't really matter, right? Okay, so let's just look up fire and see what we've got. Fire resistance, aura, flame strike, which I've already got, fireball, which I've already got, hellfire, lava lash. No, I'm probably not going to use it. Searing pain, no. Soulfire, no. Okay. Sanctuary, yes, we'll go with this. So every time I dodge an attack, it gives me mana, so that'll be good. So I guess that's going to be what we've got here. And then we got to get rid of all of this stuff. Okay, so first thing I guess is Cauterizing Fire. Oh wait, that's a move. Dang it. Cauterizing Fire, and that's the only one that can do it. Well, this is for melee attacks anyways, but wait, no, hold on. That's for Judgment, which I don't... Wait, no, I do have a Judgment. Okay, so I need the Seal. So that way I can use the Judgment. Okay, so that has to stay. Controlled Blast, I really want to use that, but this is going to help me level faster, so... I don't like this. I need more cards here. Okay. So, let's look up fire first. And then we'll see what we can do here. Molten Core. No, it's for Warlock damage, which I'm not really using. Fire Nova, Scattered Burst, no. Unholy Power, no. None of this is like useful to me. Fire Power, Decimation, which I'm not using. What about Fireball? Okay, so Fireball and Fire Blast can now trigger Eclipse Lunar. Could that be useful for something? Probably not. Velblood says, by the way, is it worth to buy Experience Pot? I think it is just useless. Yes, you can save time, but for 120 gold, I think it is BS. It depends. If I had good BGs and an Experience Pot, and we won most of them, I could probably have my leveling time. And depending on how much time you have to play, that could be useful to you. Flame Strike. Templar of Flame. We'll go with that, because I'm actually going to be kind of building that up. You're damaging, Blast Wave, whatever. Make your next Flame Strike. Instant cast, cost no mana, and deal 30% more direct damage. That could be useful. I want the other one. So there's, let's see, of the Apostate. So I want this one, right? So dealing damage with Fireball or Cauterizing Fire now has a 50% chance cost, whereas this is just Cauterizing Fire, right? And this is just for healing. I want this one. Now, Raging Flames of the Apostate, where would that be? Is that a Paladin move, or... Because I might be able to find it in here, maybe. Is that Priest, Paladin? No, it's, or Mage. It could be Mage. I mean, I've got 1,684 of these things. It's probably not going to be, oh wait, no, this is for just ability cards. Oh. Yeah, that's not useful then. Okay. I thought it was like talent cards, apparently not. Yeah, no. Okay. So that's kind of not really worth it to me then. Well, I guess we just go back into the skill cards and we keep working. So I really, really, really want this. Basically just for the Circle of Healing, and that Fire Nova that it does. Because that can do a decent amount of damage if you can get it working. But again, that's only if I can get it. And so far I have not been able to. Benevolent Crusader. No. Doomhammer's Fury. Powered Fire, Eruption, no. Fiery Charge, Fire Power. Ignite is useful. So that's damage over time for my attacks. So we'll put that there for now. See if there's anything else useful. Improved Fireball. Storm Strike, Interrogator's Immolation, Kindles for Holy Fire, Knight of the Eclipse. I want to do that build too. I think that could be interesting. But I think that needs a lot of stuff to go with it. Maelstrom Weapon. probably not useful. At least not for this build. Molten core, that's not for what I'm doing here. Overheating, playing with fire. Nope. Pyroclasm, pyro shot. Righteous radiance. Rising flames, no. Shadow flame, no. Spirited presence. Nope. Unholy power. Okay, so I think that's maybe all of the things that I need. Elemental reach. Probably not useful. Convert or burn. No. Bane, no. Firepower. More fire damage, I guess. Let's see. Raging Fire Nova. Storm, Earth, and Fire. No. Unholy Power, no. And that requires Shamanistic Rage, so I'm going to say no. Let's try Flames. Nope. Nope. Elemental Weapons. If I can get Flame Tongue Weapon, that could be useful. So that's just me hoping at this point. Let's see, what else do we got? Anything interesting, useful, anything at all? What do we have for Judgment? Windslam, Templar of Flame, Swift Retribution, Righteous Vengeance. Okay, what I need is the one that allows my Judgment to hit everyone around it. I don't think I have it. Judgments of the Wise. That's for regeneration or mana regeneration. Judgments of the Pure. More damage. Illuminated Judgment. Heart of the Crusader. Oh, that's holy damage specifically. And then this is for range. I really want this so I can use it to attack from far away. And then Dark Justicar. Cleanse in Flames. Branding Zeal. I think I'm going to go with this one. I wish I had the cards that I need, but I don't. Ignite, I want to keep that because it's damage over time. So get rid of that. We'll pull this one in here. We'll call it okay, I guess. Let's see. This just... It's already turning out to be bad. Let's see. Bloodbane. I need just one more thing. Critical strike chance. Melee and range, but that's not spell crit. Okay. Destructive reach. Sure. So I can attack even farther away now. Alright, so now I need to go and get some rune cloth. Oh, hey. Says, by the way, Fireball can be good for your build. By the way, here, Velblood, welcome. Yeah, so I've used this before. And this is useful if you are using Fireball primarily. But again, this is just single target damage. And I need multi-target damage. So I do appreciate that. Now, if you're in PvP, that's good. Right? Let's see, Velblood says, oh, so I'm right. I have a lot of time. My time is ended and when I'm tired only. Nice. Okay, so rune cloth. Hopefully it's not too expensive. Really, really hope it's not too expensive. Look at this. They're selling it for like 1 copper. Nice. That is expensive, but whatever. It's 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, I think. It's probably roughly about what I need. And so that cost me less than 16 gold, and that'll get me to level 10 very, very quickly. All right. Let's see. So now I just get to sit here and level up, basically. Quickly, but, you know, meh. But yeah, so making these bandages is probably the fastest way to level 10. Like, bar none, like fastest way right here. It takes a little bit of gold, but if you can find a good prices for it, it's cheap and very, very quick. What do I have for gold right now? 444. And so already I am level 5. Haven't killed a single person, haven't done a single quest. And then the reason why I'm doing this instead of this is because these both give the same amount of experience, but this takes twice as much rune cloth. So this is more economical. We are level 6 now. Let's see. Velblood says, by the way, know someone, what is that website where you can see all talents, where to find it in open world? I can't find it. I'm not really doing anything right now except making bandages, so let me see. Ascension. Enchant location. Yeah, I think it's here. Is this for season 9 though? I don't think this is. Oh, there we go. Talent and ability cards. There we go. So we will copy this and then Velblood says, WTF, don't tell me you gain experience from making bandages. Yes, I do. Let's see. Is this going to show me that I am live on here or not? Okay, it is showing me that I'm live. Good. All right. Then I will paste this onto there. So that is where you will find the location, at least all of the known locations, for the cards and stuff, if you want them. I probably should look at that thing and, you know, see if I can find what I need. All right, we are level 8 now. Let's see. So when you say, wow, never seen that. So you've been able to gain experience for any kind of crafting for quite a few seasons now. It just so happens that once you level something up to max, you only gain levels or experience for things that are either green, yellow, or orange. Any of this gray stuff you do not gain experience for. And then because, you know, bandages are pretty easy, I might need another 10 once I'm done here. I'll probably just get another stack entirely. Yeah, Yeah, it's probably going to take a full stack. Because we're about, what? Oh, no, that's about 33% of a bar. Okay. So then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 left. So that's going to be about 30. Let's see. Velblad says, and if I unlearn it and start leveling again at level 1. The thing is, you keep your professions even if you prestige. So if you get something up to level 300, when you prestige, it stays at 300. Now, you can unlearn a profession, but can I get this one, sir? Thank you. Okay, so let's see how far that gets me. So yeah, so like if you look at this, like I just prestiged, right? My leatherworking is at level 300, right? This I haven't really worked on, but that is where it was. So you don't lose profession stuff. But I need to make more of these. Now, one of the good things about bandages, of course, is that they sell. Now, not for as much as you buy to make them, right? Or to buy the rune cloth, right? But you do get some of your money back. So if I spent 16, I'm going to get probably about 5, 6 of it back. So really I spent 10 gold, and that gets me to level 10 very, very quickly. So for me, worth it. Now I might be a little bit short, but I can take care of that with a single quest turn in. Yep, just a tiny bit short. So we'll head over to here, talk to this guy. He's going to give me quests. Little gopher quest. That little gopher quest will take me over to here, and then I can turn in this quest and a level 10. Super easy, right? So that is good there. We will reveal a new spell, see what it gives me. I get Seal of Fervor, good. Put that on right away. And then what else do I get? Ignite, good. That's pretty good starting out, so I'm pretty happy with that. We've got that, we've got that. This I don't need, that I can turn on. And I think we are ready to go to start re-leveling again. Now, this is not the best that I can do, right? But I'm hoping that maybe the random number generator gods will look upon me with some amount of pity and actually help me out here. See, Velblad says, is that experience per percentage or cap? It will adjust with your level. So at lower levels, you'll get less experience as you gain. You won't get the same percentage of experience, but you will gain, the number will be bigger. So I think as you saw, like when I was going from level 1 to level 2, it took like 2-3 bandages to make the entire level. And then once I got to level 10 or level 9, I should say, it took like 40. So it scales as you level up. So it's not a viable way to level all the way to 60. You'll be sitting there for hours and hours and hours and hours making bandages. And it's not exactly percentage, because then you would expect it to be the same percentage every level. So not quite like that. So think of it like this, right? Each bandage will give you a fixed amount of experience. And then, based on the inverse of your level, so then you take a percentage of that inverse of your level and you add that onto your experience, right? So at level 1, you'll gain a lot of experience. At level 60, you'll gain very, very little experience as a percentage of your total bar. So like is that the way that works? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. So, because like if you're at level 1, you invert that. So like you're at 1 out of 60, right? So invert that, you're at 60 out of 1. That's a 60x multiplier onto, you know, the base value of your experience. Now, this isn't exactly how it's calculated, but it's a good way to think about it. And then at level 60, of course, 60 over 60 is 1, which means you have a 1x multiplier on the experience versus 60 at level 1. So that's kind of an easier way to understand how that affects everything. And I don't need the bullets, so those can go. And it is past 6 o'clock, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some food. And then I've got my Space Engineer stream at 7 p.m. tonight. So I got to get that scheduled. But I'm going to end the stream here. I know it wasn't the most exciting one, but we re-rolled everything, found out that it was crap. And now we're back here at level 10, and we got to re-level again. Hopefully I'll get better moves this time, but it's one of the reasons why I don't exactly like the wildcard modes. I like the Area 52 free pick stuff rather than this rolled crap that we have. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Anyways, that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed and you weren't too bored. And if you would like, tune in around 7 o'clock and we'll do our little Space Engineers stream. And then after that, I'm probably just going to power level this thing. Probably not going to stream it or record it, though. We shall see. Now, now that you've seen this video and how the re-rolling goes, I'm not going to probably do another live on the re-rolling. I'll just do it on my own. And then if I have something good, then I'll stream it. If I have something bad, I'll just continually prestige until I have something that actually works. Let's see. Velblood says, it was a good stream, don't worry, it helped me a lot. Glad to hear it. He says, thanks, enjoy your thanks. I'm gonna sleep. Okay. All right, so that is gonna be it for me. Thank you guys for joining me, and see you next time.